All right. Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Please kindly confirm if you can hear me from the chat or just give a thumbs up. All right, very good, very good. So I want us to quickly type in the chat where you are joining from. If you are joining from um Philomat family and the current tech class you're taking, so that I can have a quick overview of people that we have here. So if you are from Enochs Hub Data Analysis, please go ahead to drop that in the chat. I'm currently in the chat, so I'm going to see that. Okay. I can see some people popping up already. I have Unwobi Kisling, which he is joining from Enochs Hub. Ademola from Philoma's family. What class are you taking currently? Okay, okay. We have data analysis. All right, sounds good. Very good, very good. We also have Adebimpe, Philoma's family, web development. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love this. I love this. We also have Adenu Ad Ash Benjamin. Let me just like Benjamin from web dev. All right, very good. Okay, all right, very good. So briefly, I'm going to do a quick overview of like what we learned this week, and after that, we're going to actually go ahead to talk about what is coming up for you guys in the upcoming week. And notification from WA Business. Mute my phone. All right, very good. So we're going to talk about what we're going to be working on very soon, in the upcoming week, especially for data analysis and data science, and for web dev. I'm also going to hear your updates for the week. All right. So quickly, I'm coming. Give me a minute, please. All right, all right. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. So just let me know. Just let me know if you can see my screen. Um, just give a thumbs up actually. So you know how we do it, right? Everybody here is gonna talk. So be patient. You just have to just tell us what you have been doing during the week, so that we can know how far you have gone with um your class, right? All right. So for web development, I know you guys were given to work on some projects, which is related to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So web development guys, can you kindly confirm if you saw that on your group? Just raise your hand or give a thumbs up. Just give a thumbs up if you saw that um update on the group rather. Alright. Can you guys hear me? Just to confirm first. Okay, very good. Nice, 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 very good. So for for data analysis, so far so good. So those that are not currently here, they're going to watch the recording after, so you don't need to worry too much about that, right? But for data analysis, right, we are currently started Power BI, which is a very, very amazing thing that you should know, because you're going to be using it for data for building dashboards, right? And currently you've done the so on Monday to Tuesday, I guess you were told to do some readings by yourself on what is it called? Let me go back to my okay. Yeah. So you were given some links to basically work on um object-oriented programming, right? Also attribute and methods, right? So that link was sent to your platform just to make sure you guys do some read-ups on it, right? It's not really, really it's not really really compulsory right now to know about Python object oriented programming, right? But trust me, it's something you're going to be using in the future, especially if you want to go ahead with data science and you want to basically learn more complex or do complex tasks with Python, right? You'd have to understand OOPs. It's very, very important, right? But for now, you can just do your research. If you know that it's something that you can move forward with, what is going to happen is you can just do some more exercise and projects. We're still going to do some more projects. We've done some during the past lectures. We're still going to do some, right? As you can see how we've been coming from top, right? And if you don't have this link currently, the link is currently attached to your community. So just check the description is there or is on the pinned chat, right? So we're still going to do some more projects, but um for this part, just learn the OOP part if you are interested in it. If not, just do more exercise on Python just to understand it very well. All right. And we've also started Power BI, as you can see from here. So you can see currently. So let me just take this up. Can I hide this? Okay, very good. So let me just put it so I can see you guys. So you can see that we also did Excel capstone project, which lasted for 2 days. So for this Excel capstone project, what we did is we just actually allowed you guys to do a project, a comprehensive project with using Excel. And I hope you guys have attempted this capstone project also. If you have not, please do well to attempt it. It's something that you're going to be adding to your portfolio. Once we get to that section, you can see we have the section of what job preparation and all of that. So you're going to need your project for web development also. Um, you're also going to be needing your project that you're building. So make sure to build a project that was sent on the community platform. All right. So somebody wants to join. So as I was saying, you are going to be working on a project, and that project you're going to add it to your resume because by the end of this month, we're going to tell you guys how to build your resume and all of that. So please make sure you are working on a project. It's very important, right? For your own sake, because there's no way you're going to show employers that you are capable of doing the work if you have not done any projects, right? So that's that about that. And we also moved on to Power BI. So I've spoken about the Python, the Excel, and Power BI. And the Power BI, um I think it was just the basic introduction that was done to you guys. Your lecturer taught you how you can install Power BI and basically just navigating throughout the interface, right? So if you have not also watched that video, please do well to watch it because it's going to help you in the rest of the course, right? Because you're going to be working with Power Query very soon. You're going to be working with data modeling and so on and so forth, right? But and if you don't have those platform installed, you are going to have issues working with those dashboards, right? So it's very important. Very good. So with that being said, next week, what are we going to be working on? Right. So next week, Python again at for this part is not compulsory. If you do not want to learn it, you can do well to work on more projects using Python on the ones we've done before. You can go to the YouTube channel, check our playlist. The playlist contain a detailed structure of everything we've done from the beginning to the end, right? And that's which is beginner friendly to for Python programming language. You can see everything is detailed here, all the answer, all the solutions of the assignment is here, so you can do well to check it out, right? All right. So with that being said, um, that's that for Python. So if you want to advance more in Python, you can also go ahead to do for these three ones that are coming up. Try and accept, raising custom exception, and file handling, right? It's something we're going to be talking more about once we get to um data Python for data analysis, right? You're going to see the usefulness of all of this. So um resources and link will be dropped for you guys if you want to learn it, do well to learn it. But as I told you, if you know that it's too complex for you, you can do well just to chill out. And in the upcoming classes or lecture, you can go ahead to take more on OOP, right? But for data analysis, I would say it's not really compulsory. But for data science, I would advise you strongly learn this, all right? Very good. So, and you learn about Power BI, query, and data modeling next week. So get ready for that and make sure that you have completed this first one, Power BI. Introduction to Power BI. You're going to see the playlist right here. So go back and go to, let me see if it has been updated just to inform you guys, all right? So let's wait for the network. So yeah, you just check the channel, you will see the video or come to the Excel sheet.
To the previous class and watch, or so that's what you're talking about.
All right, very good. So sorry about for the network, but let's continue. Yeah, so I said for data analysis, actually, it's not really compulsory, but for data science, you must learn OOP, because if you want to start building models, and you want to start working with large language models and all of that, you need to understand how classes and objects works, right? So yeah, so that's that about data analysis for web development. Also, please do well to build the projects that was sent to your group, and that will be the update for this week and next week, right? So next week, what's it called? Next week, Saturday, thereabouts, if I'm free, because to be honest, I can't really say when I'm gonna be free, but to be honest, it's gonna be like Saturday 7 p.m. That's the default time, right? Because I think the last Saturday that passed I was not really available, so that was why I had to shift it to today. But yeah, so with that being said, that'll be the updates for this week and next week. So next week again, once we meet, I'm gonna give you the updates for that week and the next week, right? So that's how we've been doing this from since the past 2.5 months right now, right? Well, I've been logged in, right? So, and I'm happy that some of us are already progressing, right? So now let me go to you guys. I'm going to be calling you guys one by one, just to give us the updates of what you have been learning so far, right? So it's not compulsory that it must be something that we did during the week, right? Because it can be something that you are currently learning. You might not have reached where we are currently, right? Because people have different pace of learning. So all you have to do is just to come up, tell us what you have been learning so far, what you have been doing so far, just 2 3 minutes about, and yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. All right. So you know we did already. Let's go with Ademola. Ademola, you're the one I'm seeing first on my screen. So let's hear the updates from your end.
Okay, good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to speak.
Sure.
Right now, um, although still on the Python project that we did last, because here as in Bayeza here I am, electricity is a challenge here, so I've not been able to move as fast as I want to, because I think the very first time when we start the classes, I think I move in the speed, and but right now electricity is a challenge here. But I mean, notwithstanding, at least um yeah,
All
I've been
right.
watching the
Videos.
classes, yeah, but I've not been able to
Meet up.
do more, like, yeah, on my laptop. So but I've been keeping up with the videos, the class. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
that's why.
So Ademola, actually, I'm very glad that you're currently in the project, because you're close to Python functions, right? And that's really amazing, because we understand that we students might have electricity issues. I mean, some are writing exam and all of that, so it's fine, and that's why we are giving you guys time, all right? So you can see that currently for last week and this week, it's like from Monday to Wednesday is like a free time for you guys, just to try to like catch up, right? If you want to catch up on anything, try to catch up on it. If you want to also progress or do more projects or do more mini projects, you can go ahead to do that, right? So that's why we're kind of giving you guys a breathing space, right? So next, from upper week, we're going to start Python for data analysis. So make sure to get ready for that, and I hope that you'll be able to catch up. If not this week, by next week you should be able to catch up. I just hope so, right? So Ademola, I'm very glad for your progress. That's nice. So let's go to Kingsley. Kingsley, are you there?
Yeah, good evening.
Hi, Kingsley. Good evening.
Okay. Mm, actually, I was catching up with the class until 2 weeks ago when we started exams. So I've missed class for the past 2 weeks. Though I'll download the videos tonight and yeah, still follow up. I was about to do the second project when exam approached. So that's why I stopped for now.
Okay,
But I'll catch
what
it up
what school
tonight.
is that?
Huh?
What school is that? What school is that? What school?
Okay, Lasbury College of Health Technology, Anambra State.
Oh, Anambra. We have people from different states. That's really nice. I didn't really
Yeah.
know there was like Bayelsa, Delta states, or Anambra. I mean, that's really nice. It's really nice to see you guys, right? So I know most of my students are also from OAU, and they're also writing exams currently. So that's all right. As far as you're progressing, that's nice. All right. So now let's go to Adebimpe. Adebimpe, are you there?
Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Adebimpe.
Good evening, coach.
Yeah.
Yes, so far so good. I've been catching up. I'm from web developments actually. So presently I'm working on building my web page, personal web page, just to improve myself. So, but
Nice.
I have a question.
Okay.
So I don't know this class of a thing. Is this how it's going to be for the rest of the web developments
Yeah. So
coaching?
for the web development, right? Um, you are going to be getting updates frequently now, right? Because remember I told you about what a facilitator, right? So currently you're going to be getting more updates, right? So just make sure you stay tuned on that. And you can see that we've also dropped projects for the web development, right? But you guys are going to be doing self-learning. It's very, very important actually. And to be honest, this would actually show that when you are giving projects for any company you're working for, right? For me, okay, personally, let me tell you my story, right? I'm a front-end engineer. I hope you guys already know I'm a data scientist, right? And I can boldly say that nobody taught me, right? I was basically learning, they were just giving me course material and I was just learning on my own, doing research on my own and all of that, right? And I would say it really helped me because currently, companies I work for, when I get any project or any task to work on, I don't really need to rely on anybody again, right? So once the tax come in, I can do it myself. I don't need to say, okay, I have to go and meet somebody or meet somebody. So self-learning would actually boost you in understanding the fundamentals very well, right? So you have the most important thing right now, which is what you have the roadmap. You have someone that is you have the a facilitator that is telling you that okay, do this, learn this next, and learn that next, right? Um in the real life scenario, you can't expect facilitators to teach you everything from A to Z, right? They will just give you guideline, right? And you have to always put that in your head and work with that. So whatever the challenge is, just know that you have to keep learning and keep pushing. All right. I understand what you're saying. I understand you're trying to say you need somebody that's gonna be with you like 247 or something like that. But to be honest, you won't really be able to see that. You will just see a facilitator that's gonna just hold your hands through and guide you along, right? So that will just be for that. I hope I go to answer your question.
Yes, you answered it well.
All right, very
But,
nice.
it is okay. Thank you.
All right, sure, sure. You're welcome. All right, so let's hear from Benjamin. Benjamin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Hi, Benjamin. How are you doing?
Can you hear?
Yes, yes, a bit. I can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
from
ahead.
web development, and I'm working on a project. I was the person that sent you. You were the one that responded to that curve stuff that I was trying to explain. Web development and group.
Oh, the
Don't know if you
SVG.
can. Yes,
Yeah.
SVG.
Nice, 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 nice. I could tell from how you were talking that you've been trying this for a very long time actually. And
Like seriously.
the challenge was that I was trying to understand what you were trying to explain, not until you pointed out what the issue was, and also tried to say you're trying to do the curve to like, oh, this guy is talking about. So I'm glad I was really able to help. So how is it going?
Yeah, it's going well. I'm just taking it one step at a time
Ac-
because that
Actually,
learning
you
that
should. You
SVG was,
should. It's
and
actually
I
advanced.
had to watch videos. The link you sent to me, I watched it. I haven't had to use other videos as well. I got to that videos on YouTube and I just watched and at least to an extent I've been able to do that SVG background. So I
Really?
was at first I think you didn't explain.
That's that because to be honest, I can tell you boldly that I've worked with SVG before, right? So building stuff like that as a beginner, right? Challenging yourself, watching videos is one of the best things you can do to yourself, right? And that topic is an advanced, I would say advanced, I would say that like an intermediate topic in CSS. So if you can do that, trust me, you deserve a clap. So well done.
Thank you very much. So
I didn't he didn't explain that to me. I was thinking it was just an image that you just get to upload as a background,
Oh,
then add another container again, an image. So that was what I was thinking until you explained that to me, which I'm very grateful to, which I'm very grateful
sure,
for.
sure.
And I'm just working on a project actually that I'm working on a landing page project. I just want to work on that, then I'll go on another project, do another project because I've worked on one smaller project and it came out well. So that's when I started this other project. So I just want to keep on working on project so
Very
that
good.
I'll be much better. And for this and for Adebinte, I can, like you said, literally, you guys can be there all the time. So that's why we have a community, and we can share ideas, can share, okay, what's up. Anyway, we're having challenges, we can just share ideas like that and help each other go. So that's just more.
All right, very good. Thanks for also adding that. Benjamin, right? That's very good, right? And then people, like I said earlier on, if you have any challenge, anything that is bothering you, you can ask questions. But one thing you have to know is nobody is going to come and learn for you. You have to learn by yourself, right? So and trust me, always there. Anytime you have any questions, please feel free. We're always there. You have teammates, you have colleagues that are also learning. You can see how Benjamin is saying. Benjamin too just started this project and he was having challenges, right? I'm sure you're following about on that group if you are not on Philomaths, right? So yeah. Um Tai, you have your hand raised. What do you want to say?
Okay. Sorry, I just have a question, and concerning the mini project. Yeah, I read through the question, and I want
What
to
one? Because
ask.
we've done two. Which one is that?
I
For
think the first one,
for Python, right?
yes, the mini project.
The first one. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, is it the first one? The second? I think it's the second one. The second one, that mini project. So, I those talks about we should use all the functions and the maybe the question. I think, yeah, the um what is it now? Yeah, you should use all the function in the Python to create a project, right? So I just want to ask, are we to split them the way, or we should build it as one? That's because the one I'm working on now is I'm working on a class result that's showing
Okay.
different people with their scores and the subjects fail and pass, or that is showing uh apparently the course outline for each student and their score, like something like results. Yeah, let me say we're working on the results.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I would say the question is it that okay to use it as one, or just to split it as the way they are in the way the question is? So that's what I want to ask.
Okay. I'm not sure I really got the question right, but I'll try to construct it to the best way I understand it as, right. So I believe you're asking if you are to create all the code in one function, or you have to um basically divide them into many functions, then call it in one function. I'm not really sure, right? But if that's what you're talking about, right, trust me, as far as it's a challenge, as far as it's a mini project, right, it's not compulsory for you to actually do it the way that um I did mine, right? So what you can do is just try to understand the problem statements and look at the instructions, right? Once you can understand the instructions and the problem statements, that's all. It does not matter anyhow you solve the challenge, anyhow you solve the anyhow you write your code. As far as you are getting the results, right? Trust me, you are good to go, right? And when you are also done, and make sure, I think I also dropped a video, like a pre-video that you can watch just to understand what the challenge was about better, right? So if you watch that, you pretty much understand what you are to do, right? Then after that, you can now go ahead to solve the problem. And it does not matter how you No matter how you write it, as far as you are getting the answer, you are good to go, right? And if you notice also, I mentioned that the main aim was not also to just get the answer, right? The main aim was to test your problem solving skills in Python, right? So make sure to not use any chat GPT or anything for that project, and just try to understand. You can do research and all of that, but just try to do the challenge yourself. Then after that, you're gonna see how it goes, right? All right. So now let's go to the last person on our list. Okay, very good, Taye. Nice. So Amit, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening.
Hi, Amit. Good evening. You joined pretty much late today, but nice
Yes,
to have you here.
I was having issues connecting with the
Oh,
Google
okay.
Meet.
Sounds good.
So I so this week was let's say about 70 to 80% more on Excel because I touched SQL and Python, so so I can get familiar with it. But it was more of Excel because I was trying to get more of functions because when I watched the capstone project, I saw the way our instructor was blending different functions together. So I was trying to like get that. So I downloaded a particular data set from cargo.com. Yeah, is it this.com? Yeah, from Cargo, and I'm presently working on that. And so it's more of Excel this week.
Okay, sounds good. How about Power BI?
Probably I watched it yesterday, and I've downloaded the application already.
Okay, very good. Nice, nice, nice. Sound good. I really love your progress. It's really, really amazing, right? So, Power BI, I think there was not much going on there, just the installation and also the overview of Power BI, right? So, please, you guys stay have time. Don't rush yourself. Make sure you take things poco a poco, right? Try to understand one before going to the other. If not, if you try to jump to the other, you're gonna jump back, right? So as you're jumping forward, you'll be jumping back, right? So that's why I do recommend that. You remember we learned the basics for how many months, right? We were logged in every Monday to Wednesday. We're trying to understand the basics, right? And you see why it's very, very important when we get to Python for data analysis because there you're going to start working with data sets. You're going to start analyzing with data sets with code, right? In Excel, you can just drag and drop, type and paste, and all of that. But in Python for data analysis, you're going to be using NumPy for numerical Python, pandas. You're going to be seeing how to basically query data, how to build charts by just coding, and you use some useful libraries that are also very helpful when it comes to those stacks, right? Currently, for the companies I work for, I use pandas a lot, right? For pandas that you guys want to learn for data analysis, so it's a very, very key skill that you must have. So I use pandas, I use matplotlib very well. Um, so data analysis for Python for data analysis is something you won't want to miss. And that's why I did my best to just give you guys this 2 weeks so that you can actually catch up. So that when it comes to Python for data analysis, if I share my screen right now, you will see that we just have limited time for that, which we might not be able to cover everything, but trust me, you will be able to know the essentials, right? So if you come here, you're going to see that we have um Python for data analysis, right? You can see this. You're going to learn Panda, NumPy, you're going to learn Pandas, you're going to learn Matplotlib also, right? So just make sure that you understand the fundamentals of Python programming language very before next 2 weeks, right? So with that being said, I hope you guys got an overview of what we're going to be working on next week and what we also worked on this week. With that being said, that will be the end of this meeting. It was really nice talking to you guys. Like I said earlier on, I would always be here to check up on you guys. So if you guys need anything, always do well to drop it on the community. I'm really rooting for you guys. We have just like 3 weeks left. 3 weeks left. Yeah. So, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in our class this week. Bye bye. Bye guys.